Just a review of what that rhythm is like. Right hand only. If you want to play F major, we're just going to loop on F major. If you want to be even cooler, now that some of you have been doing this for a while, like 5 days, instead of playing the chord on the right hand with a rooted voicing, you can play a rootless voicing by playing 3, 5, 7, 9. Right, so for the F, in the left hand again, we play root, and we want to sound Brazilian and play the fifth going down and not going up. Once in a while, you will play the fifth going up, because if you keep going down, you run out of piano. But for the most part, try to have the fifth going down. All right, 1, 2, just looping on F for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play G7, and the way that we did before, we're just like moving every note from the F major up by 1, and that will give you a G7. And now that we're playing rootless, you are going to have a 9th on the top. Let's loop that G7 for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the G minor, which is the next chord in the progression we're doing, we're going to take our thumb that was on B and bring it down to B flat, and that will make it a G minor. In this one, we're actually going to loop the way that it actually happens on the progression, which means the first measure is going to get a G minor 7. Now let's anticipate the C7, and to do that you can just take your F here and bring it down to E, because in C7 that will be the 7, 9, 3, 13, right? And we studied this a lot in Piano 3, so I hope that that's not completely new to you, but if you need to take a note of it, you're going G minor 7 is the 2, going to the 5, bringing that F down to the E. And the way that those two measures will sound, check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I said we were going to anticipate, and I delayed instead. Whichever version you want to do is fine, delaying or anticipating. And of course I'm talking about the end of beat 4, right, on the first measure here. Here's how it would sound like if I actually anticipated. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're back to F. Now if we play this as is, basically we'll play F major on the first measure, F major on the second measure, G7 on the first measure, G7 on the second measure, G minor 7 on the first measure, C7 on the second measure, right? And then F major and F major. Let's try that together. If you can focus on separate hands if you want, but make sure that we're trying to do that specific form, and we'll do it twice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. we go. It's happening. All right, let's do it one more time. And if you want, anybody wants to belt the girl from Ipanema, you get a special prize, which a random item from a bag. You can choose between a highlighter and a pink pen. Is this encouraging, belters, singers? Do it. All right, let's try this together. If we hear anybody belting the girl from Ipanema, we will cheer you on. 1, 2, ready, and... Doing great. So that last time I did some variation, right? If you find yourself really solid on it, you can do some variation just like we did with the Montuno. Some of the things that you can do, the left hand, a variation of the left hand is instead of playing just half notes, playing the dotted quarters followed by an eighth note. So for instance, another variation with that eighth note, you can use it as a approach tone to the next root. For instance, stuff. Yeah? All right. Have your fun.